Think she cheated on me, but I'm not sure? I need help, people of TikTok. I am fairly happy with the life I built for myself. My career, hobbies, and platonic relationships are more than enough to keep me happy. And I don't actively look for relationships or intimate partners, even though I do hope to get married someday. Of course, sometimes people do come into my life and we date or sleep together, but it's not an obsession like I see with most of my friends. Then I met Helen at a party through mutual friends, and we really hit it off. I asked her out, and we had a great first date and ended up sleeping together. Things seemed to move relatively quickly from there. We saw each other about 5 times in the span of 2 weeks after our first date, all the while texting and even having an occasional phone call. I won't lie. I felt like I was falling pretty hard for this girl. She was everything I could have imagined wanting in a life partner. Intelligent, independent, passionate, and kind. Not to mention gorgeous. Well, it all went south last week when she asked me if I was seeing anyone else. I told her, of course not, and that I don't sleep with multiple people at the same time. But then I wondered about her, and she told me she had been seeing 2 other guys, but she wanted to be exclusive with me. I asked her if she had been sleeping with them and she said yes. She had even slept with both of them at least once since we started dating. I immediately thought of the show Friends. We had the Rachel and Ross problem. Once I gathered my thoughts, I told her I didn't want to see her anymore. Here I thought the feeling was reciprocated, but I found out I was just one of a few items on the menu for her. She started to get upset and told me that since we hadn't discussed exclusivity, she didn't know anything about me and that it was the whole point of this discussion. I told her that while she didn't know me, the fact that she didn't stop seeing those other guys on her own volition shows that either she didn't feel the same way about me as I did about her, or we have totally different ideas around intimacy. She said she had dated so many guys in the past who wouldn't commit, so she didn't want to end up alone if I wouldn't be exclusive. I could feel the hurt she had gone through when she said this, but I guess I don't understand why keep around casual intimacy partners if you want something serious? If she wasn't willing to take a risk for me and potentially get hurt because of her past experiences, I don't want to play the role of intimacy therapist. I didn't say this part to her, though, so I told her my mind was made up and she left in tears anyway. My friends have pretty much dogpiled on me after hearing about it. They told me I was an asshole and brought up a bunch of talking points about feminism and SLT shaming. It seemed pretty unfair since I never tried to make Helen feel bad about herself. I just didn't think we were compatible and it seemed better to end then and there.